Okay, so to get started, today I want to talk about briefly what GIS is and give you an idea of where it came from. So I'm going to explain just a few key concepts for GIS and then give you an outline of how geographic information has evolved over time, starting with some of the earliest examples of cartography and mapping on up to more present day context. So what is GIS? GIS is an acronym that actually has two distinct but very closely related meanings. So there's Geographic Information System, which is a system or a tool that we use to analyze geospatial information. So you work with a GIS. And then there's Geographic Information Science. And so that's the science or study of geospatial information. So you use a GIS to do GIS. It's important to understand that they are distinct, but they're very closely related. Oftentimes, GIS is used interchangeably. So what is a geographic information system? It consists of various components. So perhaps most essentially spatial data. You can't have a GIS without spatial data. Then on top of that, you have software. So there's a variety of different software packages. We'll mostly be using ArcGIS Pro for this course, but I'm going to show you some examples of other options too. Then there's users. So people are very important to a GIS system. You can't do GIS without GIS users. Then there's the computing hardware. So that's the laptop, computer, whatever you're working on. Procedures and methods. So those are created by GIS science and used in GIS systems. And then there's a connective network. So it's important, generally speaking, to have the internet to transmit information, bounce things and ideas back and forth. And then geographic information science, again, is the study of geographic information. It's an inherently multidisciplinary topic. It overlaps with computer science, math and statistics, cartography, remote sensing, and has applications in many, many, many different realms. So there's a very diverse range of applications, and I'll talk about quite a few of them, talk about a lot of different things throughout the semester. So some of the things that you can do with GIS. It's used to solve problems in a wide range of fields and sectors. So some key examples are epidemiology and public health. You'll do an example of that in lab 1. Planning, both urban planning and hazards planning, conservation and resource management, ecology, biology, economics, climate science. And these are just a handful. There are many other applications. Basically, anything that has a spatial component to the question that you're asking probably has some applications within GIS. So what are we going to do with GIS? Well, the labs are going to show you how to do GIS science using a GIS system. The lectures are going to explain theories and concepts in GIS science and provide more background on GIS systems, specifics on tools, how to do things, and I'll show you some things that you might want to do down the line that I'm not necessarily going to require you to actually do in the lab.